Good girl. Free. Hey everybody, I'm here with Darcy. This is the end of her first week of training with us at Paw Forward. I'm going to start this video off by showing you how I'm promoting neutrality with her around people. You can't see her, but I have Cece on the other side of the fence, and all I asked her to do was walk back and forth. This will be a little bit harder for Darcy than the earlier video this week where we were outside and I had Cece staying still, but she's doing a pretty nice job so far, so we're going to take advantage of it and start filming. Good girl. So I'm keeping her moving. I'm letting her see Cece, and I want her to make that choice that she just made where she came back to me. She looked at her and then came back. Yes, good job, kid. Good. I'm looking for the calmest behavior I can get out of her. I don't want her to be stressed or too overexcited. Good. So we've been working just on building our relationship in general, but also just creating the value and paying attention to me. Because she knows there's food involved. Who doesn't want food, you know? But letting her see her. Good girl. Look. Here. Yes. Good job. Good. And if this had been too exciting for her, I do have a place board there. I would have just brought her over to place, reset her. If that wasn't enough, I would have walked her back in that little hallway in the corner. Just kind of promoted some calm behavior, and then we would have tried again. But she's doing a really nice job. And I'm just keeping her moving. I'm not asking for anything specific. Good girl. Cece, if you want to walk faster. I'll show you the difference of staying still. She has a lot more time to wind up. Her tail speed, her wagging speed picked up a little bit. Yes, good girl. This is what I want. I'm not pushing to get closer right now. I want to keep this. I want to keep practicing these good repetitions of it first. Yes, good girl. And then like more into next week, like later today and next week, we'll get more into like closing that space between us. We're still not going to go in for a greeting because we're just not there yet. I want her to be able to control her excitement and bring it down before I put her in a situation that she's not really prepared for. Good girl. Yes. Good. We'll walk a little bit closer. I hope we stay in frame. Darcy, here. Nice. Good girl. I'm kind of intentionally walking her towards Cece because I want to see if she'll make the choice to come back, which she has been doing pretty consistently, which is wonderful. Good job, girly. Walking toward her. Yes, nice job. She didn't even like fix it at all on Cece that time. We got close and then she was like, wait a minute. And then she looked at me, which is fantastic. That's what I was looking for. Good girl. I want to be able to fade that prompting and like using here as a command. I want to reserve that for when she's really stuck on something. But we've been making it really strong so far. She's been doing an awesome job. Here she's a little bit nice. Good girl. I want her to care where I am in relation to her. I want her to notice things and then, hey. Good. She does have allergies and she will itch until she bleeds for people who are not Darcy's owners. So I interrupt that as quickly as I can. But we're going to pause right here and I'll show you the other things that we've been working on this week. She's been doing awesome. Come on, kid. Good girl. All right, we're back. And I'm going to show you how I've made Darcy's good. Free. I had her stay on place before I started the camera. She was like creeping off a little bit. I'm going to show you how I've been making Darcy's leave it a little bit harder for her. And it has proven to work. So she is a professional at leaving things alone. But what I want to do is make it a lot stronger with objects in motion. It'll help with all kinds of things. I want to generalize it. Like I think I said in the other video I did. But I'm not looking for anything in particular, but I have a fancy toy pocket behind me and I'm just going to throw stuff and tell her to leave it. And I want her to turn around and give me that eye contact that I did with using food. Leave it. So she likes to watch it a little bit. Try not to make noise with my treat pouch. Yes, good girl. Nice job. And like, what's awesome is that she's not pursuing it. She's not chasing after it. She's not trying to push limits in that way. She doesn't want it that bad. But it also tells me that she has a really decent understanding of leave it as a concept. So that's pretty good. But I'm just going to keep doing, I have different toys. I had a bunch of balls the first time. but I have different toys, like stuffed toys. I have a tug, like stuff like that. I want to make it a little bit harder for her. I don't know what she's going to do with the stuffed toys, but I guess we'll find out. Leave it. Yes, good girl. That reaction time was much quicker than it was the first. Leave it. Yes, good girl. I want it to be as close to a turn and snap as possible. I want her to be way more focused on me than whatever else is going on. Now she knows that there are things in my pocket. Leave it. I'm only going to say it once. I'm not going to say it more than a few times. In this ball, she really wanted it. She's like whining a little bit. You probably can't hear it because I have the mic on. Yes, good girl. So whenever she successfully turns around and makes eye contact, I move her backwards away from the object. And that's really what I want. I want her to be so focused on me that she's not going to be hung up on that. Leave it. Ooh, was that good? Yes, good girl. Very nice. Very nice. Leave it. I don't want her to turn around and snap back to it, but those two, the stuffed bear and that tug, they're novel objects to her. She's never seen them before. Yes, good. Good girl. Here, you want to do one more? Leave it. I'm using things that make different sounds. Move a little bit faster, move differently. Leave it. This one she's kind of going after. Yes, good job. Good girl. That was tricky. That was a hard one. Yeah, good job, kiddo. And I also, with these sessions, I mix it in with tossing food, but I want to keep this as short as I can for the sake of time and how long you have to watch this video. So I'm going to pause right here, and I'm going to show you how I'm working on staying on place, and I'll explain that when I get to it. Good job, kiddo. Good job. Come on. All right, we are back. We're in a slightly different setting, and thankfully out of the 0.5 lens. I apologize, but I wanted you to see the toys I was throwing. So I'm introducing the skill of place with the door involved. She knows place. She stays on it very well, as you saw at the beginning of this one. She thinks we're probably going to leave, but that's not the case. You're good. Ready? Place. Good girl. Sit. Giving her a little bit, I'm not giving her quite as much freedom on the leash. This is transparently the first time I've done stays on place with her in front of the door. Stay. Good. So all I'm doing is I'm reaching for this doorknob. Yes. Good girl. Free. Good. Giving her a treat toss off to the side. Hey, Bubba. Good. This is going to be especially helpful when you have people come over to the house. It'll teach her place. Good. To stay and be patient until she is allowed to go up and approach people. Eventually, I will have somebody else on the other side of this door, and she'll have to meet them calmly and without peeing. But we're not quite there yet, and that's okay. Stay. Good. Jiggling the doorknob. Yes, good job. Wait. Good. Free. So she was about to pop out of that position. She was about to get up. I want to put her right back into it and have her wait until she is freed to be able to get up and move around, do what she wants. Here, place. Good. Sit. Stay. I'm eventually going to ask for a down on place, but I want to just get her familiar with the concept. Good. Yes, good job. Free. I'm keeping these moments kind of brief, like once I get back to her. I want to shorten the time and get good repetitions. Here, place. Good. Sit. Stay. Open the door more. Uh-oh. Place. So her getting off of place just tells me that I pushed too much too fast. I opened the door too much. She was like, oh, what's going on? Are we leaving? It's like, no, unfortunately, you're still here. Sit. Good. Yeah, you have to, stay. Good. You got to wait a little bit longer. Good. Good. So all I do then, after she gets off of place, is I just decrease the criteria. I don't open the door quite as much as I did the time right before that. Free. Good girl. Good job. That was a tricky one. I'm sorry. Get it. Good girl. Here, place. Last one, I promise. Good. Sit. Stay. I'm not going to open it too much more than I did the last time, just to keep it simple enough for her. Good. Yes. And again, this is the first time I've done this with her. I've done play stays, but I haven't done it in front of the door. So it's way more exciting here. And she did a fantastic job for these few repetitions. Free. Good girl. That's all for this week's video. Darcy's doing an awesome job. She is a rock star, A+ student, and we will see you in the next video. But if you have any questions, let us know. Good girlies. Good job.